That's really all in Kansas. That's all you really can do is watch sports, drink, farm. Hey, I need more money. I'm gonna sell my brother's PlayStation game. I always make a point to go back to that stadium. Haley Cavender, I'm actually making her an outfit right now. Yeah. Which is super exciting. It's a challenging sport. Like bull riding is so scary.
12 kids in Lacey's graduating class, and she told us that she was top 5.
Hi y'all, it's Lacey Jane Brown, and you're watching Like a Farmer.
Hey y'all, it's Pat. Welcome to another episode of Like a Farmer. Special episode. We're at the Tecovas flagship here on South Congress in the beautiful Austin, Texas. If I'm in Texas, you know I had to bring somebody that's a big Texas fan. She's a little upset right now. She has a message for everybody, okay? We had a big game in Gainesville the other day. Texas Longhorns versus Florida Gators. So Lacey Jane Brown joins the show every single Wednesday. Check us out on YouTube. And also the 100th episode of Like a Farmer is coming out. So why don't you drop in the comments who you'd like to see as the 100th episode, Lacey?
All right. Well, hi everyone. I'm Lacey Jane Brown, and I love the Gators to eat them.
How does that make you feel right now? I mean, because look, just so everybody knows, Lacey and I were texting the other day. I'm like, hey, let's do a little bet. Gators are playing against the Longhorns. The Longhorns win. I'll tell everybody how much I love Texas Longhorns. The Gators win, vice versa. Were you watching the game and were you like, damn it?
Yeah, I was watching the game. Arch was running for his life. It was a mess, honestly. Like that. Texas football this whole season has been very frustrating to watch. I still have high hopes. I do.
Let's start with that, because when you think about it, you're passionate about Texas football. I don't think you've missed a home game for a long time. We were talking off camera. You go to all the games. Mm-hmm. Give me your rundown. You're very intuitive, especially when it comes to football as a whole, but specifically Texas Longhorn football. Like, what's your hopes and dreams to at least finish off to a decent season? Because I don't know if it can be great anymore. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. You're going to know more than I mean. If you went out, maybe make playoffs, I don't know. But give me your kind of analysis close to midway through the season, then moving forward.
Well, my hope, they're going to win the rest of their games. Big game this weekend. Then they have games that they can absolutely win. Like the teams we're playing towards the end of the season. There's definitely some big wins. I mean, you never know with Vanderbilt, because they're kind of like a team that can upset people, almost upset Bama. I don't know. I have hopes to make the championship. We'll see. I'm kind of nervous.
Yeah, as you should be. 32 NFL football games in 73 days. That's 32. The thing.
Yes, I did do that.
Like when you
did your research.
I did my research. My team behind me is way better than me. It's all about surrounding yourself with great people. So when I saw that, and then all you gotta do is look it up, it's like, that's unbelievable. Is that one of those things where you just wake up and you say, you know what? I'm gonna do 32 games in 73 days. Let's go. Or was that like, did you lose a bet? I mean, how did that happen?
I know, it's almost like I did lose a bet, right?
Like lost in fantasy football or?
Yeah, no. So I just was kind of like, I'm someone that I love challenges. I love to do like things that are going to put myself in an uncomfortable situation. And I loved going to football games, and I was like, wait, there has to be like something out there to like visit every single NFL home game in a certain amount of days.
So that's what it was, right? You went to every stadium.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and how I did it, because obviously there's 30 NFL stadiums, so I had to go to 2 of the stadiums twice to get all 32 teams. So yeah.
Good point.
Logistically speaking, I like mapped everything out, and I was like, okay, I have to go to all these games in order to do it, because the record prior was 74 days. And it was funny because the person that had it prior was like DMing me all the time, like to the point where it was like kind of like an obsession. And I was like, chill, like I'm just having fun here, you know? But yeah, I mean, the whole idea kind of really started because my nephew, so he is 13 years old, but he was battling cancer since he's been 18 months old. So, biggest sports fan. I mean, in Kansas, where I grew up, there's nothing to do rather than just watch sports. Like, that's kind of everyone just watches sports, drinks beer. Like,
Yeah,
that's,
farm.
yeah, farm.
Yeah.
That's all you can do. So, I did this tour, and my whole idea behind it was to record and take an item from every single NFL team. And then at the very end, I was able to make a movie of it and then also give him an item from every single stadium. So that part I didn't share on social media because people are so rude, I'd say. Like, I don't care if people insult me, but like to insult a family member,
Yeah.
I'm kind of like, just for the fact that like he went through radiation at such a young age. So like part of his face hasn't developed as like a teenager. It's still like he still has baby teeth because his radiation was like in his lip. So like he still has like the mouth or like the jaw of like a toddler rather than a teenager. So people are so mean. So I was like, I'm not gonna share this story. But yeah,
Man,
that's the reason why I did it.
that is really cool. You know, it's stories like that people just assume like, oh, Lacey's just trying to get attention, going
Yeah.
all this, trying to beat a record, and actually no, it's something that
Yeah.
means something to you. What are a couple stories from that 73 days that you were like, was there at one point like, what am I doing? Or was there a point like, wow, this is one of the best tailgates I've ever been to?
There were so many times where I was like, what am I doing? I remember when because basically what happened was, so last minute I got a company to sponsor it, but they gave me a stipend. And this stipend was basically used for me to book everything. So I booked my own travel, my own hotel. So I was trying to find the cheapest option available, always. And on top of this stipend, well, then my agency takes commission off the stipend, you know?
Yep.
So it's like, damn, I'm really not getting this large stipend. I was only getting 70% of it, which is kind of like, like I was losing out on a lot of money.
Yeah.
So how I traveled was literally I'd find the craziest places, whether that was staying in a random person's house, like a little shack, or like I remember one was I was staying at this place out in California, and it was like this house that had all these cars, and the grass was like as tall as the house, like, and a lot of like antique stuff all around it. And I kept on seeing like shovels and like all this stuff. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is a murder scene. Like that was my first thing. Cause like, obviously I'm like in this place I don't know very well. And that wasn't where I was staying. I had to go behind their house in this little shed. That's where I was staying, in the shed. And then I remember when I got in the shed, this guy like pops in, knocks on my door.
Oh my gosh.
But it was like the owner of the place. And he was like asking all these questions about me. And then like, he was nice and stuff. He was just trying to make me feel like I was at home, I guess.
Did you do all of this by yourself?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. That's also the thing. I mean, I feel like a lot of people probably thought like, oh, she's going with someone, she's doing something, like she has a significant other that she's going with. No, everything was by myself. I was single. Like I'm very independent, honestly. So, and obviously kind of how I was raised, like I didn't come from a lot of money. So my parents weren't like, they gave me literally, I mean, support, yes, but they didn't know where I was half the time.
Yeah.
Like if they knew where I was, if my dad knew where I was, he'd be like, Lacey, like, what are you doing? But yeah, I remember when I came home back from that game, it was like 2 a.m. by the time I got back. He knocks on my door again and like asked me how the game was. And I was like, what on earth?
Oh my.
I remember just like, I was streaming the whole thing on TikTok because people were like, she's about to get murdered. Like she's about to be like on the scene, because the pathway that I was in was like, I mean, it was literally like a haunted movie is what it looked like. But I stayed in so many interesting areas. That's one thing with me is like, I don't really care.
It's all about the experience, you know?
Yeah.
What was the best city that you went to, and what was like the worst city?
Ooh, the best. You know what? for me, like I love Green Bay. So I
Great
love,
sports town.
yeah. And to me, like just going to Lambeau Field, it's nostalgic, the history there, like it's all just authentic football. And I've gone there now 4 times, and every single game has been like freezing cold, which I love, but watching the snow fall, like you almost have to go to the game that is like so cold and miserable that you don't feel yourself. There's snow covering the metal benches, and you're just like enjoying the game. Like to me, that's American football. Like
100%. Yeah.
yeah,
That's
like
just football.
I know. Like for me, I always make a point to go back to that stadium. I'm obviously not a Packers fan, but it's just so fun. My least favorite, man, honestly, really just going to New Jersey, like Newark, the MetLife Stadium
Yeah.
is just, I don't know. I feel like the fan atmosphere and stuff in that town, like just getting around, everything's just not ideal in any sort of way.
Could see that. What about Buffalo? Did you enjoy Buffalo?
I loved Buffalo. Yeah. So I saw, gosh, what's his name? Pinto Ryan.
Pinto Ron, yeah.
Yeah, so I got to experience that.
Did you get to do the mustard and ketchup?
I did not do the pouring, no.
Okay.
But I was in full attendance.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was definitely something to watch, the mustard and ketchup all over his face. And yeah, I was like, wow.
Were there any games that you went to that were just kind of iconic? Like what true like team versus team game was one of the better ones that you went to?
Eagles Chiefs game. I mean, I was there at the Super Bowl for that game, the Kelsey Brothers Bowl.
Yeah.
That was a really iconic game that I was at. The Bills game that I was at was the Bills Vikings game that went into like overtime where the Vikings won. I remember Jefferson had like an insane one-handed catch. That was a really cool game to go to. And then right after that game, I remember I went to an Eagles game where they played the Commanders and the Eagles lost. So at that point, everyone was saying that like I had a home team losing curse.
Ooh.
And it like carried, like there was like a thing where it like carried. And I was like, okay, maybe I am a little bit bad luck. And then I started getting some like death threats. I was like, okay, y'all, this isn't legit.
Yeah, what are we doing now?
Like, calm down now.
Do you have an NFL team? Like what's your
The Chiefs. I know you're
Oh
rolling the
my
eyes.
God.
I know Kansas girl, which technically I know Chiefs, Missouri, technically, but Missouri had St. Louis Rams when I was growing up. Like
Wow.
Kansas was the Kansas City Chiefs. I was in little onesies for Chiefs. I can send you pictures. Me as a little kid cheering for the Chiefs.
Yeah, we're gonna add that
wasn't
on
cool.
there.
It wasn't cool to be a Chiefs fan when I was young.
Now it's like
Now it's like you're a
are you big
bandwagon.
on like the whole Swiftie train and
I respect Taylor Swift,
Yeah.
like insane musician, like an icon. I just personally don't care for her music. I've never really been a big fan of it. I think she just dropped an album, but that's not really. But I love the fact that it's also brought in like a ton of other viewers.
to football?
Yeah, absolutely.
Specifically, yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
Like we talked a little bit offline, like the really cool thing about you and what I want people to understand is like, very well spoken, very intuitive, loves the game of, football. I mean, sports all around,
Yeah.
but you love football and you like to draw new attention to the sport as well, which is really cool. Where did that passion come from though?
Honestly, just being in Kansas. So I have 2 older brothers, an older sister. We all played sports. We were all involved in sports at a young age. Grew up on a farm. It's kind of like, for me, that's how my whole family, we bonded, was every single morning. Like I was the kid that was watching ESPN in the mornings. Like that's just like my dad had it on. Games at night, like watching everything. It was always what my dad wanted to watch, which was sports.
Yeah.
Like obviously had a beer and just watching, or whiskey and just having a little nightcap. So I'd
Sounds
say,
like home, man. That's awesome.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So that's how I was raised, and that's really all in Kansas. That's all you really can do is watch sports, drink, farm, honestly. So it developed from then, and then it was one of those things where like I knew a lot about the sport itself when it came to football. So I just started making videos on TikTok, and that like the first year I did it, I was like doing sports stories, doing like pop culture stuff around football. And the first year I did it, I didn't really have a big following on TikTok, and it was like, what am I doing? And then like the second year doing it is like when it started to like really hit. And then like it from there just kind of like escalated to Sports Illustrated, and then from there it's like escalated even more. So I remember on all my social media I was so like sports heavy that I feel like a lot of people never really knew who I was. I feel like even to this day a lot of people don't necessarily know a lot about me for the
Yeah.
fact that I do try to keep my personal life a little bit away from social media because I think it's good to have a balance. But yeah, just in the past year, I've been posting a lot more about kind of like where I'm from, doing like wheat harvest stuff because that's something that I've always been involved with since I've been a little kid. Like our family pictures were in wheat fields. Like
Love that.
that's a very Kansas thing, but that's just how it is. It's like our pictures are in wheat fields. Like that's literally my neighbors are wheat fields, and we have cows in the back, right in the back of my window. That's all I see. That's just how I was raised, and I think that it's fun to show that part of my life and show people that side of me that people didn't know necessarily.
Well, I mean, hell, that's one of the many reasons why I love you. Like, you come from this rural America background, and you never forget like your homegrown roots. But now you're traveling to football games. You're doing this. You're doing that. The Sports Illustrated. Like, I think there's something to be said about not forgetting where you come from,
Yeah.
but wanting to open other doors because you come from the same areas that I come from, right? I mean,
Yeah.
the one stoplight town. If you're lucky, you got a McDonald's and a Burger King. Some people just have the McDonald's, but like, you want to go see other things that the world can provide for you. And you've done a great job in doing so, but you're not forgetting where you come from.
No, absolutely. And even the town that I come from is like no one ever leaves. Like
Exactly.
if you leave, it's like I'm not saying it's like an Amish type of vibe, but it's also like everyone from there is like pretty much related. Like I was related to my whole school basically.
Yeah. I mean, you have to watch out who you date in towns like that, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, people down the line do date each other.
I mean,
You get married. I'm like, ooh, a little incest. I don't
yeah.
know. Thank goodness my mom is from South Carolina. So
There you go. It's a win.
no incest here. But yeah, no, absolutely. You do have to think about that.
What do? You mentioned that not a ton of people know like who Lacey is outside of like the content that you create. Are you doing other things to kind of do you have a podcast?
So yeah, so I'm like creating
Okay.
a podcast like in the works of it. I don't have anything completely established yet, but yeah, I've been in the works with it. Have great connections with a lot of former Texas football players here that also played in the NFL. So yeah, so I'm able to really leverage those relationships and friendships that I have. So yeah, but besides that, I create custom outfits for different people. I don't really post that side of it for the fact that I have so many people reach out to me that are like, hey, can you make me this? Can you make me
Yep.
this? And it's like, I just don't have enough time. Like I do stuff with C4 as well. So C4 HQ is here. Y'all probably don't have time to visit it, but it's insane.
Top of the
It's
line.
Oh, yeah. Like they have a football field in there, a basketball court. Like it's crazy. It's beautiful, and it's in West Austin, so you see the hills.
Oh,
It's
that's
just
cool. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So, but I travel around with them and do like college football stuff with them. So, do that. Like I was just at Ohio State last Sunday. I was there.
So it's fashion and football is what you do.
Yeah.
See, I'm I'm farming in football.
Yeah.
You're fashion in football.
Yeah.
You do like a T-shirt or something.
You know what? Yeah, 100%.
You like that, don't you?
I like the farming in football too.
I feel like there's nothing to downplay like the Western culture of the fashion aspect of your life and your content too. I mean, does that come from,
Yeah.
any stylist in the family, or is it just something that you've been passionate about for a long time?
Honestly, really no one in the family. I'd say it's always just been me. I remember when I was in high school even, I used to sew. I've always just been passionate about fashion in general ever since I was a little kid. I was always someone too that growing up, like if there was like a problem that needed to be solved, I would just like fix it. Whether that was like, hey, I need more money, I'm gonna sell my brother's PlayStation game. Like it was like I
Dang.
sell it on eBay. Where to go? I don't know.
Did that actually happen?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Wait, how did he find out? I love that you said eBay too. That just shows that we're the old school, like
Yeah.
rural America. Like my mom stayed on eBay back in the day.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I was literally in middle school just popping stuff off eBay left and right. Where'd it go, Mom? I don't know.
That is awesome.
It's gone.
We talk about fashion. I mean, look around. I
Yeah.
mean, you want to talk about Tecovas, and number one, I told you a little bit offline, like what they did for me, just coming in day one with no followers, no content, being one of our first sponsors. But what a beautiful shop we're in today.
Oh my gosh, insane. Everyone that comes to Austin needs to be here.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean,
to get the
Tecovas
full-
is first stop when you're in Austin, and then you go watch a football game.
Yeah.
We play a game on this show, okay?
Okay,
You down to play a game?
I'm ready.
So this game's called Give 'em the Boot, presented by Tecovas. Now, we've got you a brand new pair of Tecovas,
Ooh, we love that.
and right here, there's going to be some questions in this boot. Go on, open that for you right there.
Right. Do I need to open it in the middle?
Nope,
Like
just
that
right there.
Oh,
It's fine.
okay. Aren't these beautiful? Oh my gosh. I'm going to wear them Saturday.
Yeah, those are good looking. Give 'em the Boot, presented by Tecovas. Question number one.
Ooh, Mount Rushmore of current NFL quarterbacks. We love this. Ooh, so Patrick Mahomes, just because, like, I mean, obviously, I feel like there's other quarterbacks
Biased.
right now that have been more solid, but
That was biased.
yeah, I know, I'm very biased there. Jalen Hurts. Give me Justin Herbert. Like, he's been out there honestly balling from the Madison Beer
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yep.
Like he's been doing really, really well. And then what? Josh Allen.
You missing somebody here? I mean, I had to wait until the last head on Mount Rushmore to hear 17's name, and she wasn't even going to say Josh Allen. Go ahead and say who you're going to say, Lacey.
No, I was thinking. I was like, New York.
I wish
Buffalo.
Derek wouldn't have said Josh, because then, like, if you would not have said Josh Allen,
No, obviously I'm gonna remember Josh. Like, trust me. Watched so many different games with him against the Chiefs. That
Pat,
rivalry's crazy.
Jalen, Justin, and Josh.
Yeah. Basically all J names.
Was that in any specific order, or was that just the Mount Rushmore? Like, is that your 1, 2, 3, 4?
No.
Okay.
Not my 1, 2, 3, 4. I would honestly say Pat would be 4. All
Okay.
right. I'll do Justin as 1 right now.
Oh, wow.
I would do Josh as 2, Jalen as 3, then Pat as 4.
Justin's playing some good football, the Madison Beer thing.
Yeah.
How about the
is.
whole Madison Beer with the Jackson Dart did you see that?
Yeah, is that actually real?
No,
I thought that
think
was
it
just fake.
Jackson just Jackson's a great friend of mine. He's the guy that, like, if he's gonna, he still has that college mindset of, and when I say that, it's just like, hey, we're gonna go out there and win a football game.
Yeah.
No matter how we're gonna do it, but I'm gonna go and win. And he went up against Justin, and, like, you gotta talk your smack. You have a good time. It's all fun. You go to Ole Miss. Let me tell you something, especially on the baseball side.
Yeah.
You're sitting in right field, and they'll write a biography about you on who your mom is, who you're dating, who you used to date, and they'll just get after it, and they'll talk shit. Jackson, coming from Ole Miss, he was talking his talk, and then he ended up winning the football game.
Yeah.
So
I know.
But then Madison comes on the football field the game after with Justin and kind of solidifies their relationship. But
Yeah.
thought it was interesting.
Yeah. No, it is very interesting.
Question number 2.
Question number 2. Best football atmosphere, college and football. Okay.
College and NFL, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Let me read that. Best football atmosphere, college and NFL. So NFL, I do Green Bay Packers, Lambeau Field.
Yeah.
It's insane. My favorite place. Always go back. Not a Packers fan, but nostalgic American football, iconic. College, man, something about Death Valley, LSU, Baton Rouge, that whole town and atmosphere, those fans, I've never witnessed anything quite like it, honestly.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So Clemson calls himself Death Valley as well. We all know the real Death Valleys in LSU. Me being a Gator, I've been to LSU multiple times. Great, great football atmosphere. Fans, not so much. Great. It's a great answer. I mean, Green Bay and LSU. I mean, I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, I haven't been to every single college football stadium, but I've been to every single NFL stadium. But I've been to quite a few college football. Like, I've been to a Bama game, Georgia game.
Will you do the whole college?
I wanted to, but there's so many different schools. Yeah. But I've been to quite a few. I've been really doing a lot of SEC ones. But yeah, haven't gone out to Florida, haven't gone out to a Gators game yet. Need to. Yeah. I'd like to hit up Ole Miss too. Clemson. I want to go to a Michigan game. I've been to an Ohio State game, a Penn State game, but LSU is just crazy.
We're doing a thing starting next football season called Farming and Football, where we're going to start at maybe Nebraska, maybe Mizzou. Haven't really decided yet, but kind of like the middle of America land grant schools that a lot of their fans, boosters, attendees are from rural America, are tied to farming in some sort of way. And we're going to do maybe a 5, maybe like an 8 college football tour. Get like a big tour bus rapid and all that. So maybe you can join and we'll do like the farming and football series next year. So that's something in the works. But
oh my gosh,
love highlighting those schools.
Yeah, that'd be so cool because Wisconsin has like a big like what is it, like a barn or something there, like a big like farm ag thing.
K-State.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, K-State. Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of them that I think that you don't really see a ton of that aspect of colleges outside of athletics. And I think it would be really cool. And you throw some farming and football in there, right? Got the football program in there, but something that the team and I are working on. So
yeah, no, I love that because also like to piggyback on that, there's even like some NFL players that like go back to these college towns and like build things like Jordy Nelson.
Yep.
For K-State, like outside of Manhattan, he has like his own like bar, his family sports bar. So
that is cool.
If you had to choose one to influence, what would it be? Football or fashion? Ooh, that's so hard. It's so hard. I still gotta stick with football just for the fact that that's just a big part of who I am in general. And I feel like that gives me so much excitement and joy. Fashion, I love fashion. I love creating things. But I feel like for me, I'm typically not even dressed up half the time. Like I'm usually the person that's in sweats.
Laid back, watching some games. Yeah.
100%. Yeah. To see me put on any makeup or do my hair is like a whole different breed.
Do you have like a game day type of tradition? Like what's your favorite dish and what's your favorite beer, liquor, whatever you're drinking? I don't know.
Yeah. Honestly, what I like to drink is just tequila on the rocks. Give me an ice cube.
Okay.
Like that.
Lacey Jane.
I go on a date and that's all I drink. They're like, is she okay?
Yeah. Does she not like me? Does she like me? Because that can go either way. Like, hey, I'm going to do tequila on the rocks immediately. Lacey's on a first date. The dude sitting across from her is like, tequila on the rocks. Is this a good thing for me? Or does she just trying to get through the date? So, you know what I'm saying? Like, it could go either way.
Yeah. It's funny when they like are looking through the cocktail menu and they're like, yeah, I'll do the same. Like,
Do a beer.
yeah. But yeah, like I like that. As far as food goes, wings. Like I love wings. I have to have wings.
Let
I
me
like
tell you
bone
something.
in.
Let me
What?
tell you something, Lacey Jane. We got this wing restaurant in Buffalo called Wing Nuts, okay?
Wing nuts?
Unbelievable. Wing Nuts with a Z.
Oh, okay.
Wing Nuts in Buffalo, I'm telling you, would be the best chicken wing you've ever had in your life.
Need to go there.
Originated in Buffalo, but expanding. Maybe you get one in Austin one day. But I'm telling you, you got to go try the chicken wings at Wing Nuts. Unbelievable.
Wing nuts with the
What's
Z.
your like favorite type of sauce?
Ooh, I like.
And are you a bone in or boneless?
I'm a bone in.
Yeah.
I am, and I love like a jalapeno, like a little spice.
Yeah. Flats or drums?
I like drums. What about you?
I could see that.
You can see that.
I go back and forth. I think it all depends on the situation. If
Yeah.
I have time and like you're in like a laid back setting, like if you and I were eating some wings right now, probably be a flats guy.
Yeah.
But if I'm at the tailgate, I'd probably do drums just because it's easier, you know? Are you
Yeah.
blue cheese or ranch?
Ranch.
I could see
What about
that.
you? You can see that.
I go back and forth. I mean, when you go up to Buffalo, the blue cheese is just, I don't like blue cheese like really anywhere else but Buffalo. It's just like a
Yeah.
different type of blue cheese. So I'm kind of a both, but more on the ranch side, but in Buffalo, blue cheese.
I feel like blue cheese is just spoiled milk. Isn't that what it is?
I don't know. I don't want to talk about that. I mean, you're going to make me not like it again.
Ranch is the answer. Oh, I already answered that one.
So wings and tequila on the rocks for Lacey Jane.
Yep, that's the one. What is the wildest DM you ever got? Ooh, boy.
Do you ever get any like blue checks in the DMs, like maybe on trying to get a date or something?
Oh, for sure. For sure. Yeah, I'd say that coaches definitely like to do that. I don't know what it is. I feel like coaches are a big, heavy one.
More coaches than players is what you're saying.
Nope. I'd say players for sure. Yeah, definitely players of all shapes and forms.
Yeah.
Even some that should not be messaging you that do. But yeah, I'd say coaches are a big, hefty load as well. But yeah, definitely players for sure.
You can't not love this game, man. Give them the boot presented by Tecovas.
Give them the boot.
Get a free pair of boots with it. So you mean you can't?
Hell yeah.
Shout out to Tecovas.
Shout out to Tecovas. We love Tecovas.
I mean, you're here in Austin now. We talked about a little bit about fashion. I mean, do you see this kind of being homestead now? Because you're not from here.
No.
You're from Kansas, moved to Austin for some
Yeah.
family.
Yeah.
Austin's given a bunch of doors of opportunities. I mean, do you think this is going to be home for Lacey Jane or?
Yeah, I think you know what? Like it's a good place to be right now. Single, independent. My sister's here with her husband and my 4 nieces and nephews, which I have a lot. I have 4 nephews and 5 nieces in total. My siblings, they just crack them out, honestly. Like yeah. But I think for now, like it's my place. I love Austin. I'd love to get a house here one day, but it's hard to say like down the road if something happens, like maybe I meet someone that lives somewhere else that it's like
Swoons you over or something.
yeah. It's got to have a lot of swooning for sure.
Yeah, to leave Austin.
Yeah.
You've got the podcast starting up.
Yeah.
You're doing everything in football. Like, what are some dreams and goals that you have that you're trying to just conquer in the next couple of years?
Yeah. So for me, a big one would be to really create my own show where obviously I'm bringing on athletes or other influencers or different entrepreneurs but also with like a giving back aspect. So obviously cancer is a big part of my life and kids that have cancer. I've volunteered so many times. I remember in high school, I was with my nephew for a year at the Children's Hospital, stayed there with him. So for me, I would love to be able to just like send kids to games. Like that's something that I want to do. Kids that have cancer. That's like an
great
aspect I
idea.
want to do, or where kids can meet their favorite player or their favorite celebrity of something. Like kind of like a make a wish, but more sports and event oriented. That's more personable. That's something that I've always wanted to create, and I've done some stuff where I just helped two kids meet the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders, and I have other stuff in the works that I do as well. Like I'm trying to get some kids to the Texas Longhorns, a football game here. So yeah, that's like the future, what I want, and I feel like after I do that, I'll be like, wow, this is ideally what I want. Now, there's things that come with that. Like, I want to have my own clothing brand and all this stuff. But I think, like, my purpose would be met if I were able to do that. Because at the end of the day, like, I feel like I have a purpose and, like, a calling. And my calling is to help people. I mean, I've been to so many different NFL games and I've experienced so many different cities that I feel like from all my experience, my connections, and my knowledge, like I'm really able to actually like help other people that haven't experienced that.
Even the sports media side, I think there might be a play for you
Yeah.
down the road.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
One of my mentors, love of my life, Laura Rutledge. I mean, how great is she?
She's
she's done
iconic.
iconic is a great
Yeah.
word for Laura, and she's made a name for herself. And like, it's one of those things. I'm interested your opinion on this. When you think about sports as a whole, number one, digital media, social. There's a new way to view sports, but women in sports is in the past wasn't really a thing, and now it's kind of going into where they're really
Yeah.
taking over in a great way.
No, absolutely. I think, especially in the last couple years, there's been a huge opportunity for a lot of females and women in sports to really have some great opportunities, and I think a lot of that has came just from social media. Honestly, you see so many different people involved in the game, whether it's through fashion, whether it's through the actual like media aspect, or even like the lifestyle aspect of you have all these wives and girlfriends of the game. Like now everyone's like enjoying their journey. Like there's some people that have really built their own brand off of being a wife or a girlfriend, at the game, which is a cool avenue because I feel like before you really didn't see that unless they were like a top NFL player or a top NBA player. But now there's players that may just be on the practice squad, but people are a huge fan of.
Yeah.
So
What are the wives and girlfriend? Is it the wags?
yeah, the wags.
Do you follow who are like your top wags out there?
Oh man. I love a lot of the wags. I'd say Alex Earl is fun to watch. I have the Cavender twins. Well, Haley Cavender. I'm actually making her an outfit right now. Yeah.
Yeah?
Which is super exciting. Yeah. says Ferguson all over it.
Dude, that's cool.
So yeah,
That's
super
awesome.
exciting. Yeah. But it's really fun to watch a lot of them. I mean, I have nothing but respect for them. I don't think I could have that lifestyle. It's not for me.
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, it's like it's just a whole different dynamic of,
Oh, it is.
and not that they're not independent. Don't get me wrong, but like you're also somebody that's kind of solidified and locked in on what you're doing
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
And not that they can't do that, but there is a time period,
Yeah.
whether that's during a calendar year or whatever, that they have to be locked in on their spouse because they want to be and they should be. So it's just a different lifestyle.
I mean, the spouse wants support, you know?
Correct. Yeah.
Like, they have to have a lot of support. And so, absolutely, it's different.
This has been one of the coolest shows. Number one, to learn more about Lacey Jane, but to be like here in
Yeah.
Austin in Tecovas, which is like your new hometown.
Yeah.
Before we go, I mean, I got to know like top spots in Austin to hit for the people that are listening. Like if they come to Austin, where do they got to go
Oh,
after they buy their brand new pairs of boots?
after
Obviously,
they buy their brand new pair of boots. Oh, there's so many. So Terry Black's barbecue. Yeah. Have you been?
went there last night.
Did you even?
Unbelievable. And now I had been before because we came for when the Gators played at Texas last year. Didn't go as planned. Unbelievable barbecue.
Yeah.
Are you big barbecue? I mean, even Kansas has huge.
Kansas City, way better than Texas. Hot take, I know. No, I'm kidding. No,
you're
but
not
actually,
kidding.
no, I'm not kidding.
You're
100
going Kansas barbecue over Texas barbecue.
Oh, yeah, Kansas City for sure. Yeah, Q39, love it.
We talked a lot about football today, but even on the rodeo space, feel like you've been doing some stuff on that as well.
Yeah, yeah.
What are your like thoughts when it comes to that sport as a whole? Because that is one of the many things that are bringing people that aren't from where we're from to this lifestyle. Really is one of the staple sports that kind of helps, I don't want to say rural America, but just people that don't really get it. I mean, they're giving a platform to those people to like, hey, look at this sport.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's so entertaining and it's fun to see how much media attention I feel like the rodeo space has gotten in the last, like, even year in general. Like, there's so many people that I'm like, whoa, I never even like expected that. So yeah, this past year, I've really on social media have shared that aspect of me. I mean, I have a horse here. I love riding horses. So I've always been in love with that type of lifestyle and all of that. It's really fun and entertaining. It is interesting. I'll bring some of my friends to that stuff, and they're like, "It smells like what does it smell?" I'm like, "'Cause there's live animals."
Yeah.
Like that's just that's the atmosphere. But yeah, even PBR stuff, bull riding, that's so fun to watch. I feel like that's probably my favorite thing to watch in general, but it's a challenging sport. Like bull riding is so scary.
Yeah.
I want to do it.
Athletes. I mean, they're.
Oh yeah, yeah. I want to do it, but not with like an actual bull. Like I want like just a cattle.
Okay.
You know?
That's fair.
Yeah.
We
just to
might
get-
could arrange that.
Yeah, I
Be
would
some
do it
great
in a
content.
heartbeat. I would do it in a heartbeat.
I could, like I mentioned, I mean, the team series that PBR is doing right now is
Yeah.
through the roof. Austin has their own team.
Yep.
I think it's the Gamblers.
Yep,
Austin
the Gamblers. Yep.
You got New York City with a team, the Mavericks. Like
Yeah.
it's these cool things that I think everybody's
Mm-hmm.
having more of a clear vision of wow, like there is something to be said outside the city of going outside or watching bull riding, watching NASCAR. Like it's almost like this American wave. And
Yeah.
people talk about whether it was COVID that helped, whether it was Yellowstone that helped, but it's just like this wave of just like
Yeah.
I want to be American, I want to go have a beer. I want to go eat barbecue. I want to go watch football.
Oh, I know. I know. It's so interesting. I feel like even there's so many people from like Orange County that are like huge now into the Western world, and I'm like, interesting.
Yeah.
Like it's so interesting for me because even I'm someone that I grew up living in a town where literally 12 kids in my graduating class, population 200, like we didn't even have a gas station. We didn't even have a stoplight. Like very, very, very small town. And I grew up in that atmosphere. So like for me to get to the city was kind of like such a cool opportunity. But then there's people that grew up in the city that are like, we don't want anything to do with the city. So it's fun to just see like the little switch.
Yeah. 12 kids in Lacey's graduating class, and she told us that she was top 5. I mean,
Smart
that's
one.
awesome.
Right?
I really appreciate you coming on the show today.
I do too. Thanks for having me. Like my favorite things, Tecovas, chatting about football. Great time.
I mean, you can't beat it. We got to do this more often.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tecovas. I mean, we've been to so many, whether it was Kansas City one, Nashville, New York's got a new Tecovas store now right there, Soho Village, I'm pretty sure. But like,
Dang.
what we just talked about, it's really cool to see a brand like Tecovas do,
Yeah.
and like bring this Western lifestyle to cities across the country. And whether it's Paul, the founder, or Dave, the CEO, or the whole team, I mean, they're doing such a great job shining light on rural America with a product like this and giving it access to cities where people are like, well, shit, I want to go buy a pair of cowboy boots. So
Yeah. Yeah.
and you just got.
I know. I just got some that I'm wearing this Saturday. Hook 'em.
Hey, and as always, I appreciate y'all tuning in every single Wednesday. Catch us on YouTube or wherever you listen to your audio podcast. Lacey Jane Brown joined the show today. Make sure y'all tune in. And as always, continue to like, comment, subscribe, share. Do whatever you got to do to be like a farmer.